What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today, my good peoples? Hope y'all taking care of y'all today, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby, and smash that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me. And keep God first, baby, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm gonna let the video take off. I'm gonna put a little bit catch at the end, baby. Let's go.
Mother named Briana Winston was last seen leaving her Atlanta apartment when she would mysteriously disappear. Her vanishing was first noticed when she failed to show up at work on the following Monday, leading her family to eventually report Briana missing to the Clayton County Police Department. After gaining access to the property, they were disturbed to find that the apartment had been meticulously cleaned and there was no sign of Briana. But to make matters even worse, after searching the surrounding dumpsters for any potential evidence, Briana's uncle would make an even more disturbing discovery, when he would stumble upon a trash bag containing a pair of shoes that were drenched in bleach. However, despite these incredibly suspicious details, after 3 weeks of investigating, the police are still no closer to finding out the truth. It led many to wonder, what really happened to Briana Winston? Victim Winston was born on the 3rd of February in 2001 in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, alongside her loving uncle Kendrick Langford and cousin Jasmine Walker. Little was known about her younger years, but it would seem that Briana was always a very happy child and would spend most of her time with her close friends getting up to typical teenage girl antics. But as she grew up, it wouldn't be too much longer before she would meet somebody that she would eventually decide to settle down with, resulting in the birth of her daughter and the official start of her life as a responsible adult. However, despite her massive efforts to keep the family together, the relationship she shared with her daughter's father would unfortunately come to an end for reasons unknown. And given some issues she was dealing with at the time, Briana reluctantly agreed that their child would be better off living with her father. But determined to prove herself, Briana would then go on to find a job to help provide for her child, even choosing to work part-time elsewhere to bring in some extra money. And it would seem that these efforts were starting to pay off, as right around the time that her daughter was turning 4, Briana had now established herself as an excellent mother who was more than prepared to regain custody of her child. However, just as the tide was starting to turn in her favour, Briana's ex-boyfriend would suddenly find himself in trouble with the law after stealing around $8,000 worth of money orders from a local business, meaning his parental guardianship was now firmly in question. But despite this possible upcoming decision to give Briana custody once again, it would seem that this day would never actually arrive, as she would mysteriously disappear on that fateful day in March. On Saturday the 16th of March, the 23-year-old woman was seen leaving her Atlanta apartment located on Garden Walk Boulevard at around 11 PM as she was heading out for the night. However, despite being witnessed by a neighbour, it is unknown where she was going or who she was meeting, but it was assumed that Briana was supposed to be returning home later that weekend. The next day then quickly came, but it would appear that she did not return as planned, because after another day passed and Monday morning approached, it soon became clear to her family that something was wrong. A phone call was made from Briana's place of work to one of her family members explaining that she had not turned up for her scheduled shift and that this behaviour was very much unlike her. So, in response, Briana's family attempted to get in contact with her themselves in the hopes that she would at the very least be able to confirm that she was safe. However, the days would continue to pass, with Briana remaining impossible to get a hold of. So, given the escalating situation, her family were eventually forced to officially report the young woman as missing to the Clayton County Police Department. On Wednesday the 20th of March, the police would respond to a call that they had received about a possible missing person from the Gardenwood apartment complex in Riverdale, as by this point, Briana had not been seen for 4 days and therefore her life could have potentially been in danger. So, given the circumstances, the police department started an official investigation into the matter and claimed that they had put officers on the case. However, despite the ever-increasing danger associated with the situation, they refused to allocate any major resources and kept their investigation close to the chest. So, frustrated and concerned, Briana's family then decided to take the case into their own hands and rushed over to the apartment complex to see if they could find any clues that may have provided evidence as to where she might have gone. However, without a key, they were unfortunately unable to enter the property, and instead were forced to contact the leasing office that looked after the apartment to see if they could grant them access. But what they would soon find out upon speaking to the team would send shockwaves throughout the entire neighbourhood, as not only did the leasing office have access to the apartment, but upon searching the residence for any signs of Briana, they were shocked to find that the property had been completely cleaned out, leaving behind no possessions or potential pieces of evidence. So, horrified by this news, Briana's uncle Kendrick Langford, alongside his daughter Jasmine, headed out to the back of the building to see if they could find anything else that may have helped them with the case. But what they would soon discover would take this already suspicious case to a whole new level, as inside a nondescript trash bag, they would find a pair of women's shoes that were drenched in bleach. On Friday the 5th of April, around 3 weeks after Briana's last known sighting, a local news station known as WSB-TV Atlanta would get in touch with Briana's family as they had caught wind of the case and were desperate to spread some much needed awareness. Upon interviewing the family, it was revealed that in the previous weeks they had discovered a number of suspicious artifacts that could have been linked to the case, such as the bleach-soaked shoes and the spotless apartment. However, they added how despite the suspicion, the Clayton County Police didn't seem too interested, later being quoted as saying, "We are frustrated as the police aren't saying much about the case." Briana's family then spent the rest of the day passing out flyers and asking people for help in finding their missing loved one. But despite their efforts, these attempts to uncover further details would not prove to be successful, eventually resulting in the grief-stricken family having no other choice than to leave their faith with the police, in the hopes that they would be able to solve the case on their own. However, after almost 4 weeks of searching, Briana Winston still remains a missing person to this day, and her shock disappearance has left the local community with an immense fear that whoever is responsible could still be out there, lurking in the shadows.
People, you know what I'm
Her
saying?
disappearance. The main focus here is that with as many people as you can, and by doing so, hopefully we can make a real difference and bring closure to her family. But as always, if you however, regardless, and a daughter is without a mother right now, please share her case with as many people as you can, and by doing so. Anyway, with that, I may explain what happened to Briana Winston.
Disappearance. So, you know what I'm saying? They think, you know what I'm saying, she been sex trafficking, you feel me? Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why it pays some of y'all young ladies, man. Y'all be going out and about by yourself, man. If y'all ain't with nobody, man, please quit stepping out the crib by yourself if you can help it. If you can help it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, you got some praise out there. You got some crazy people, man, watching you. You think they're not watching you. You feel me? You think you in your house and whatever calm place you live at or whatever. You think you really safe. I don't care if you're in a gated community. You think you safe, but you never know who can be watching y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, man? It's best not these days, man, just to have some on you. If you get caught with it, just get caught with it. 'Cause 9 times out of 10, man, that's the best way. Because if you don't have nothing, if you just got some what that is they spray ticket, not, I guess they pepper spray somebody. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If you got one of them, man, keep one of them on you. And make sure you get the strongest one. Because some people, you spray them, man, they'll still snatch you. You feel me? They'll still grab you. You feel me? Because it ain't doing nothing to them. You feel me? You need the strongest stuff you can buy. I don't care how much it costs. Y'all women, y'all need some of y'all hand, man. I don't care if you shacking, you living with a dude that's threatening you. Feel me? Make sure you keep that around you too. Because 9 times out of 10, if that dude try to stab you to shoot you, you can spray him. And when you spray him, you make sure you hit the floor. Don't stand up and try to move because he's going to try to shoot you while you're running. So when you spray him and you know you got it, you drop to the floor. Don't make no noise or nothing. If he trip over you, fall over, that's your best bet. When he fall over, you dive on top of him. You know what I'm saying? And just keep spraying it. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because something, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, man, that dude's still going to try to squeeze because he can shoot with his eye closed and shooting where he think you at. You feel me? So you can't make no noise. You heard me? I'm just giving y'all some tips, man. You feel me? Make sure you hit the ground. Don't stand up and try to run. If you know you don't pepper spray the dude who you living with, he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something to you. I don't care if y'all in the bar, man, with some strangers or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women just got to be safe now, man. You know what I'm saying? This case is, man, it's like, it's crazy, and they still ain't found out nothing. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? If this case gonna be a cold case, maybe it is, because people trying to feel like the police, they wasn't doing their job fast enough, quick enough. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if they ain't got no lead, if they ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take somebody to really, really, you know what I'm saying, to really find out where this young lady at. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many killing going on, and there's too many people getting cold cases. You feel me? Because they be trying to work on another case, and they mess around jack this case up because they trying to work about this case. You feel me? So they take their time, man, case by case. You feel me? Because ain't too many people can solve a case. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Some can, some can't. You know what I'm saying? You might have somebody like that better than the other one. You feel me? So this is gonna take the FBI to step in. You heard me? That's y'all best bet. You know what I'm saying? If you see my video, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with the FBI and see what's going, you know what I'm saying, see it's going to crack the case for you. You know what I'm saying? So on this note, my good people, that's the end. I'm going to scratch that. That's all I got for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smash that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. You know what I'm saying? I just choose to put this dude video out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He got some good stuff on there, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? On this note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.